So that time the medical revolution came into India, 92 around.
Okay.
See, for last around 38 years, we have been serving into the metropolitan cities only, big cities because of the large-scale hospitals. And also in logistics, fuel prices and transportation charges are going up every year.
Good morning, friends. Today we have with us Sri Vinod Anand, Managing Director of Akanksha Global Logistics Private Limited, leading player in custom clearance and logistics industry. So, how are you, Mr. Anand?
I'm good, thank you so much.
What field you are into, and what are the major activity of your organization? What are the services you are imparting to the clients?
We are into import of custom medical equipment for hospitals.
Okay.
And we clear from customs, completing all the formalities. And not only hospitals, also other importers which deal in medical goods, we are giving servicing to them. And besides that, some logistics work is there, forwarding is there, and our import is there. That's the field we are into.
Can you tell us about the success saga in the custom clearance industry? How was your journey, and can you elaborate about the history of your organization?
I joined in this industry in 1985.
Okay.
So that time the industry was in very primitive nature. All the services were rendered and processing was done manually in the customs. There were no computers.
Okay.
So a lot of hard work was involved because of the manual working and processing of the documents. But gradually the customs got into the computer also as they were introduced to the system. And then from 92 onwards, the custom was into computerization.
Right.
And in 1985, when I entered, then I found the main area of place where I was interested was medical. And that was in fact the most difficult one because of the tedious process in customs in medical field. Medical items were very difficult to classify, and a lot of hassles were involved in medical. So mostly not much players were there.
Achha.
So because
you were the pioneer in that.
I was the pioneer into that.
Okay.
So I started my specialization in medical only. And then gradually so many players came into the fold. And then I increased my area of operation.
Okay. So this was the first company was what when you started?
First company was Akanksha Enterprises, which I entered
In the year which?
1985.
And that become private limited in which year?
In 1914, we got it converted to private limited, Akanksha Global Logistics Private Limited.
In which place you started the company?
Well, in Delhi only started. The head office as always in Delhi.
So where do you think you rank yourself in terms of quality in the custom clearance as compared to vis-a-vis the other players which are there in the industry, in the medical field?
It's difficult to say, but we work very hard to give the best of services. Quality-wise, we don't leave any stone unturned. And I feel almost all the clients are very much satisfied with our services. The time factor is very important and essential into this.
Okay.
Once we get the documents, we have to make the processing very fast and get the work done, declares and delivery done into the earliest time.
Right.
So we have been doing that very successfully till now.
So you rank amongst the first three players, basically, you can say, in the quality.
I can't say, but in medical, I think nobody there to us. In medical case of the hospital goods, we are number one in India.
Achha.
Because not only in Delhi, we are sending our services also in Bombay. We got office for last 25 years.
Okay, you have office in Mumbai.
And then our estate offices are there in Calcutta, Chennai, Bangalore.
So you are rendering your services all over India?
Almost all over India, almost.
Pan-India presence is there. So which are your major clients, which major hospitals you are giving your services to?
In Northern India, all the top hospitals like Medanta is there, Apollo Hospital is there, Paras is there, BL Kapoor is there, Fortis is there, and in PJ Chandigarh is there, CMC and DMC Ludhiana, and so many other hospitals are there. In government sector also a few are there. So we are rendering service to them from the day one. The day they started operations. So we have started with them since long. And besides that, there was a private sector also with so many importers. Very big importers who are multinationals. So we work for them also.
What has been the best period of your professional life? You have been running this business for a long time.
I can't say which is best, but I would say best and most challenging one was during 90s, early 90s.
Okay.
When we worked hard to get this custom case of medical goods through easy channels from customs instead of difficult ones.
Okay.
When I entered into this profession, the custom duty was very high of medical equipments.
Okay.
Around 172 to 76% was duty rate.
Acha.
So we worked very hard with customs and Ministry of Finance and other departments
Acha.
to impress them the need of reducing the rate of duty on the critical items, mostly life-saving goods. So we succeeded after struggle of about almost 5 years. So bring it down to 0%.
Acha. So you are the one who brought that imported to 0%.
I was the one who made main initiation into that. So once the rate of duty came down to 0%, then there was flooding of import of goods.
Okay.
So that time the medical revolution came into India, 92 around.
Okay. So you can be called the father of the medical revolution.
I can't say about that, but we worked very hard to give the best of services.
Yeah.
And to the most of maximum hospitals in India, we have been servicing them.
So, do you have any grievances in running of your company due to any government problems you face sometimes, if any?
No, we don't have grievances, but the
Or challenges in the
challenges are of course there because every year custom duties are changing.
Okay.
Custom rate of duties are mostly going upwards. So the service is becoming costlier and costlier every year.
Acha.
So that is a problem we are facing. And also in logistics, fuel prices and transportation charges are going up every year.
Okay.
So there is also a challenge.
Acha. So these are the major challenges in the logistics industry.
That's the one.
Any other?
No, I don't think nothing except that there is anything.
Absolutely. There are no other challenges. Except those, there are no other ones.
Except these two things.
Acha, these two are the major factors. Okay. What is the vision of your company for next 5 years? Where do you want to see yourself?
See, for last around 38 years, we have been serving into the metropolitan cities only. Big cities because of the large scale hospitals. I wish we also serve to the middle cities or small cities where medical services are not available to that extent.
Okay.
So my view is that somehow we should insist the hospitals to open branches into smaller cities so that patients from smaller cities don't have difficulty to run to the big cities for treatment and waste their precious time. So they should get services at their doorsteps in the smaller cities. So I've been talking to many hospitals to request them to open their branches into the smaller cities. So we are also succeeding into that.
So any target in the financial figures for next 3 years?
We don't keep any targets as such because a medical field is a very sensitive one.
Okay.
It's not like any other trade. And since it pertains to one's health,
Right.
we don't know which year corona will come, which year other disease will come, which year what will happen. We don't know. We can't predict. So we have to be prepared for everything every year. So nothing special we can see.
So during COVID also your company might have played a very vital role in this industry
Of
because
course,
it was the medical industry and the medical equipment and these masks and oximeters were very much required for the general public during those times.
Of course.
So
When all the city was closed, almost there was curfew because of the onslaught of COVID.
you might be working
disease.
during the
We had worked 24 hours. My staff worked 24 hours at the airports. And we had to render the services to the hospitals of crucial equipments
Right.
and medicines. So it was a very challenging time for us. And we worked very hard that time. And we gave the service day and night and made sure that nothing suffered because of non-delivery of goods.
So your company might be a contributor to the saving a lot of lives during the corona times.
I think so, yeah.
because you're bringing the medical equipment to
Yes,
the country,
sure.
getting it imported.
Sure. We were 24 hours to supply the goods and make sure that hospitals don't suffer on that part, and patients don't suffer on that part.
And on the time we required.
Yes, everything was delivered well in time.
Yes, and
So that was the main point we kept in mind.
So, to which factors you like to dedicate your success to? Whatever success you achieved, you will dedicate to hard work, destiny, or some other factor. People sometimes say God grace.
I would say by chance my education background was in medical, so that helped me a lot to understand the field. Because everybody doesn't have medical background within this industry. So that helped me a lot to convince the custom staff and other people involved into the clearance process. What is this item? How does it make impact on one's life? How it is used? So that made a lot of impact. So I can attribute that to my past education knowledge up to that level.
Okay, due to the education.
Because of my education background.
Have you won any awards and any accolades in working in this industry recently?
Fortunately, we have been getting awards every year.
Okay.
So many awards I can't count, maybe more than 25-30 awards are already there. Yes, last month I was accorded PhD degree.
Okay.
Honorary doctorates from American University. And because of properly giving services to this industry, what I'm talking about.
And recently you received an award from Times Group also, I think.
Yeah, I got from Times Group.
Which year was this?
It was Times Business Award.
Okay. For excellence in the customs clearance industry.
And also I was given last month Jewel of India Award.
Okay. So many awards. I think it's feather are adding one more feather added to your cap every year maybe.
I'm thankful to God for this all that.
So with this, I'd like to conclude the interview of the month with Sri Vinod Anand. And for any kind of import, export, custom clearance, do contact Akanksha Global Logistics Private Limited, and do contact on their mail IDs or website. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thanks,
Sri Anand. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot.